That's every friggin' doctor sitting out there.
Yeah.
Because they're paying that insurance that we're not. And my doctor don't even, he don't even deny it. He stays pissed off at me because he's paying an insurance that I can't. But I told him, I said, I don't fuck up as often as you do.
These doctors aren't
No.
paying as much insurance per year as I was paying for my porter in the malls.
Yeah, it ain't that much.
No.
Not compared to what they take. And besides what they put on the street. It's unbelievable what comes out of that hospital down there.
Man, I got an old guy around the corner from me where I live. We were talking one day and he said, you know, all those lawyers and doctors do, man, they just make each other rich. Lawyer, doctor, doctor, lawyer, back and forth. They get rich. That's what they do for each other, you know, and that's,
He was right on it.
The whole medical field is like that. Now there's not enough doctors, so they're letting these nurse practitioners take the place of your doctor if you have the cold or the flu or whatever like that, you know. Well, they started that in this area quite a long time ago, before Obama even was thought about. Okay, so I go up here to my doctor, he's not in, I had a little cold or something. Oh no, I know what happened. I was unloading the wheelchair one day and I started to drop it and I didn't want to scratch it. I had a rental car. I didn't want to scratch the car and it punched me in the gut. And I had a sore spot there for like 2 months, right there. So I go up there to see if maybe I could have ruptured something or whatever, you know, because it just stayed sore and raw feeling. The damn bitch up there, nurse practitioner, I have to see her because the doctor's not in. And she's like, oh, she says, well, you know what? She said, with your age, you need to go on cholesterol medicine. My cholesterol, the bad was 1 point over what it should be. Okay. And then she said, oh, you need to have a gallbladder operation. She said, you got a bad gallbladder. To this day, I don't have a bad gallbladder. I told her, I said, you are just one crazy broad. I said, just get out of my face. I said, I'm not taking no pills and I'm not having a gallbladder operation, girl. I said, get that through your pretty little head. I said, what the hell is wrong with you? I said, what I need is maybe like an x-ray right here. Because that's where the wheelchair punched me. She goes, that's gallbladder. I just walked out of the office on it. And then I checked in with my doctor when he finally got back around. You know, he was on vacation or something, a couple of weeks. But I was okay. There was nothing wrong.
Then color.
But I could have been without a gallbladder and been put on the next.
Yeah, and shitting your life away.
Yeah. That's what
part.
just happened
That's part
to
of coming
Winsky.
after a gallbladder operation.
Yeah, he had a gallbladder operation after this cancer was diagnosed 3 years ago. He ended up, cancer was 5 years ago diagnosed. 3 years ago, he come down with gallbladder, size of a football. They had to do a major operation on him. He flatlined twice.
What's the oldest color you're using?
the oldest one, man, let's see, probably like 10 or 15 years old.
Okay. I'm working with over 250 colors. Of course, when you're working with them, you know, it's kind of flash because color. I've got some colors I haven't used in years. But you know, who the hell's got 250 colors? I do. But I went color nuts about what was it? Early '80s, wasn't it? Never really got over it. So I went through tons of colors to come up with the 250 I've got. But talking about old colors, I've still got some Nick Vaquero colors that I bought the same time I bought my machines.
Wow.
You know, back then you bought powder and you
Powder mix.
used your mix.
So they're talking about their mix. This guy I was talking to, and talking about the mix. I said, well, your goddamn powder don't go bad. I said, so where does that leave? I don't know. I said, your fucking vehicle. So your vehicle's wrong.
What? I ain't never heard of a bottle of vodka going bad.
And right. And then, before we got done talking, he's using some water. He did know that his company was using some water. They've screwed themselves right there. One thing that will go bad is water. So any color that's got water in, I ain't never put water in colors in my whole goddamn life. I don't care if it's distilled or what's this other they call now. It's supposed to be better than
Oh,
distilled.
reverse osmosis or something
What
like
the
that.
hell ever it is,
Yeah.
yeah. But, is vodka what you're mixing your colors with?
Yeah, vodka and
That's a good all-around mix.
sometimes I got some that are like Listerine, some of the darker colors. I mean, even then, I mean, you know, the thing about that is you could, if it was bad, you would probably smell it. I mean, if it smells like alcohol, it's probably gonna be fine. So
I've never had a bottle of color go bad on me
I've never even,
that I ever knew of.
you know, the first time I ever heard about bad color was when some company decided, yeah, they were going to take the alcohol out of it and just use water.
See,
Which, like,
that's
what
limiting
sense does
the
that
life
make,
to water,
you know? Yeah. I mean, you can't even drink, you know, you leave this bottle of water out for a week.
Did you hear about the blue and white, the company Blue and White? That was bad color.
That was bad color.
Yeah.
It's,
The FDA.
where the hell was it at? It's out on the
California, I
coast.
think.
California. Did you ever hear about it?
California. Let me see if I still have
They
it.
tried to cover it and all that shit. But,
No, that's crazy.
It was California, but I can't remember exactly where.
but that's the thing, you know.
it's not too far from where, Chinchilla and them are at.
Oh, Fort, what is that?
Yeah,
I
that's,
know where you're talking.
not what is it, Chico, what's the
Oh,
name
Chico.
of it down
There's Chico, California.
there? Chico?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's it, but that's close to it.
Okay.
The food and drugs the one that got them closed down. I
But,
don't know how they got around too.
Man, that's cool. You still have color from Picaro. Man, that's amazing. But yeah, that's the thing. You know, some idiots screw it up that shouldn't be doing it in the first place, and it wrecks it for all the people that
Yep.
knew
See,
what they were doing.
What was going on here for quite a while, I used to get a bulletin, and it kind of drifted away. But the Food and Drug Administration, they tried to dump it on them to slam us on color. And they even wanted to get back to only 5 tattoo colors. Jesus Christ, there was 7. If you had them all when I started, and they want to go back to 5. But Health and Drug Administration, they didn't go for that shit. They said, when you look at tattooing, all the years it's been going on, and no more problems than it's caused, we sure as hell got more to worry about when our celery's killing people, our chicken's killing people, we got goddamn cows that are killing people, and now we're going to jump into the middle of tattooing that's went on for over 4,000 years and hasn't lost a noticeable amount of people. But that seemed to drift off. Somebody bought somebody, I suppose. But this number thing, well, actually it's just something we've got to work around. Some laws are made to be broke. That's one of them. It's just how to put it together and make it work. In talking to this guy, that we didn't get off too good of a start. I am connected to buy color from him, no numbers.
Well, I wonder too with the whole number thing if that's a way they can figure out how many tattoos you're doing.
There you go, that's right.
I mean,
They can
that's
figure roughly how many tattoos you're putting on. That's our good old IRS.
yeah.
As fucked up as they are, they can't even get themselves laid without getting caught. And they're fucking with our money. That's serious.
Man, yeah, that's seems like a big old shitstorm on the horizon, man. I hope, well, I hope these guys up in New York get that under control and get that figured out because, man, that starts coming this way, you know. Well, that's the thing with that, you know, just like what you said, with all the shit that's going on. The fuck? Who gives a shit about tattoos, man? They've regulated theirself in the United States the whole time United States been here. I mean, there's no, you know, there's older guys with tattoos that ain't killing them. You know, like what? Show me that guy where the tattoos are killing him.
Yeah.
You know, show me. It doesn't exist. You know, it just doesn't.
Right, it don't.
So I mean, you know, these are. You know, like the whole thing with the, you know, you have to have a body to have a dead person. You know, show me the body on this. Show me the wounded people.
Right.
So because there isn't. I mean, I haven't seen any. So I mean, I don't know.
Either. You know, moving around like I have now, I could have had infected tattoos, but the ones I know of, I've only had 2. And both of them were caused by sunburn. So that is damage, that's not really infection. Although it can easily become infection, just like a sunburn can. But I had one guy that well, he should have never got sunburned. It was just a mistake. He's got real tender skin, one of these real white guys. And so he worked steel mill. And they was finally getting a vacation. And so they're trying to get everything together. And he got lucky, he got off a little bit early, something happened on his shift. So he gets home and he's busting his ass to get everything done. His wife's not off work yet. And so what's he do? He goes out and washes down the car that they're going to take with him. But he washed it in the garage, or the carport. It wasn't really a garage. Takes his shirt off. So then he grabs a goddamn lawnmower. And he said they had a yard about the size of most people's living room. But with that, you know, white, tender skin, he goes out and mows the lawn real quick. Now his wife comes home from work and he's in the chair. And she sees the cars washed and the lawns mowed. Figured he just wore himself out. So she goes ahead and fixes dinner, goes in and shakes him, he's out like a light. And she started getting the pulse on him. So she calls EMS, they come and get him. They don't really know what's wrong with him. It's that goddamn sunburn. And I don't know just what they do if somebody's out with sunburn. Shrimpers usually dump a bunch of iced tea down their goddamn, you know, cool them off from the inside out. And so he gets scored around, got home. But he had a bad burn, but he didn't get no infection. And the other guy, crazy son of a bitch. He come in here, he wanted his back covered. I've got pictures here somewhere of it. His back covered with mermaid. He's a pretty big boy. And he's on his way to Mexico. I told him, I said, I don't want to put this son of a bitch on you. I said, you're gonna get down there with all them whores and all that tequila and you're gonna lay out in the goddamn sun, you're gonna burn a hole right through yourself. And he pissed and moaned. He said, okay, he said, I'll be back. And, but he said, I'm gonna have to get it done at one time. I said, okay, anything getting the hell out of here, get him to Mexico. Okay. So I told her, I said, I don't know what time it was then, do you remember? It was about 2 in the morning.
It was late.
And I told her, I said, I'm going to finish this one. I said, we're going to close. I'll be son of a bitch if I don't go over take the sign down. And in pulls that red Porsche. He's got one, same as we got. I knew goddamn well it was him. He's back from Mexico. He said, you told me you'd do that tattoo before I had to leave. I said, I did. And I sat there and tattooed him. And it was in the morning, everybody had gone to work and everything else when I got done. I mean, it covered his goddamn back. A lot of color in it. And so, he's out of here, going wherever he's gonna go. Well, then they somehow, where he had to be, they changed it like 2 days. So he'd just come back from Mexico and he had 2 days to lay on his ass and then he had to be wherever he's going. So in the meantime, he'd been wanting to buy one of these little mini tractors that these old bastards buy and put around the yard. You can put a lawnmower behind it and all that shit. So he decides he'd call this guy up and have him bring it out and he'd try it out. So he goes out there and they piss around that son of a bitch till dark. And I didn't see it, but a guy I'd done a lot of work on. They don't work on no more though. But he said that son of a bitch was a solid blister. He said, I don't think there's even going to be any tattoo there. And I told him, I said, well, when he gets back, send him up here and we'll see what we can do. So, I seen pictures of it. It was, that son of a bitch raised up. You know, not like blisters. One big goddamn blister. It looked like a balloon stuck to his back. And in he comes. His tattoo's looking good. I said, what the fuck? Tattoo don't lay back down. He said, mine did. I said, what the hell did you use on it? This guy raised birds. And he was having trouble with the feathers falling out of him. So this exotic, supposedly vet that he goes to, give him something to rub on the birds and the feathers would stay in. And he said any place where these feathers were coming out, they were leaving sore spots. He said they'd be healed overnight. So what's he do? He gets this broad he was shacking up with down there to rub that shit all over his back. Healed him up. 3 applications. He was up here with a tattoo that didn't even need touched up. And that was a whole back piece. I think the son of a bitch improved my work by putting it on. I think my lines were solider. I think my color was stronger. And it's something for birds to keep their feathers from falling out. So that wasn't really, that was another sunburn, but it was a bad one. I seen a picture of it. It was probably the worst sunburn I've seen. And you know, around shrimpers and fishermen, you know, it's not the old one shit. That leather on them just keeps cooking down. But when they get a new one out there, sometimes they'll really goddamn cook, you know. But he was a goddamn mess. And I never even had to do a touch-up, so I told him, I said, give this thing a couple more weeks or something. I want to see it again. Because I thought maybe what we're going to do now is get a peel. That's what I thought. Just that bird stuff worked on him. And,
Sometimes when I get a sunburn, I had a little girl she was a tiny little woman, but she had a tiny little tattoo put on her hip. Well, she sunburned it,